Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Right, I've got a gorgeous, very simple, very sweet little pattern. Oh, sorry for the camera wobbling there, I was just adjusting my seat. And it's a 2-row repeat. That's the back, which is just as pretty. And that's the front. Sorry, it's always at this time of the evening where the sun's coming through my room. I hope you can see. It's great lighting, but you might get a blast of sun in a minute. But yeah, so it's a single crochet row and a row of 2 single crochets together, pulling through 2 loops. So there isn't actually a sizing a chain count for this, because you can do as long as you want for your project. If you want to do a baby blanket in this, it's really pretty. I mean, it's nothing to it, but look how sweet it is. I'll just move it around for you. It's got these little spacings, which is what we need for baby blankets. Small amount of spacing so they can't put their fingers through. And yeah, so this is DK yarn, lightweight yarn number 3, and you will need a 5mm crochet hook if that's what you want to do, make a baby blanket. After doing 29 chains here, no, what did I do? 21 stitches, that's right. So this is with a 5mm, like I said. 90 chains should do it for a baby blanket. If you want it to be even more softer than this, you can use a 6mm crochet hook for the blanket. But again, a versatile pattern that can be used for anything, from placemats to table runners to cushion covers. You know, you can, like I said, use a bigger hook if you want it to be a bit more lacy. So I'm going to push this aside and I'll show you a very small sample. Got this lovely little bit of lilac here. And I will still use my 5mm crochet hook, but you can use a 6 if you want to do a baby blanket. Right, so I'm just going to chain up. Let's have a look. Small amount. See how we get on with 10. Oh, the other thing before I do start, if you make your foundation chain tight, it's not going to look very good. So unless you've got a very loose tension, use a 5.5 to chain on if you're using a 5 for the pattern. So whichever hook you're using for the main part of the project, go a half size hook up for your chain. I'm just going to cast on these chains very loosely. More loosely than I would normally, because I'll do 13. So I've done 13 very loose chains to begin with. But if you know you can't do that, just go for hook size, or half a hook size, should I say. Right, what you need to do, the first row is a single crochet row, so you don't count that one. That's number 1. Go into this one, put your hook through, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2. That's your single crochet. This pattern is very simple, so it's great for beginners as well. Definitely try. If I am going too fast, you can slow me down in playback options, but it really is very simple but so sweet. So next chain, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2. That's your single crochet. I did forgotten how many chains I did now, but let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. That's right, I did 13 chains. Oh, do bear with me, getting myself into a jumble here. Okay, so just remember that every row is going to be exact number of stitches once you finish with them. So you can try it with me now, excuse me, on a smaller sample, or you can go straight in for the blanket. So I did 13 chains, I've got 12 single crochets. Next row, chain 1, flip your work, Go into the very first stitch, go in, pull up a loop. Go to the next one, pull up a loop. 3 loops, pull through all 3. Don't chain anything. Go back into the one that you've just used, and then the next one. 3 loops, pull through all 3. So we don't move straight onto the next one, we use the same one that we've just used, and then we go into the next one. So we're using 1 stitch at a time. You will have exactly 20 stitches as well. Sorry, 20, do bear with me, 12 in my case. So pull up a loop and then go to the next one, pull up a loop, 3 loops, pull through all 3. I do apologise if the light and shade. Can I pull the blind down? What will happen? Is that a bit better? Or not? I'm not so sure. Right. Go into the same stitch again, pull up a loop, and then to the next one, pull up a loop, pull through all 3. And you want to do this repeat all the way to the end. When you get to the end, if you're not sure how many stitches you've done, you can count back and make sure you have exactly the same amount of stitches. So I'm here, and this is the next one. Go into that one, and then I've got the 1 stitch there, my first single crochet, and that will be the end of that row. If you want to make sure, just double check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oops, there's one there as well, sorry. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and 12. It's that chain 1 that we do on the end here, which will make it a bit tricky. And that's your 2 rows, single crochet, and then we've done that row, which will show nicely on this side. Chain 1, go into the very first stitch here and do a single crochet, and single crochet along, and I should still have 12. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now you may think you're done. This is why I wanted to show you. This chain 1 here, you also need to work into there. Don't forget this tiny little chain 1. Just push your hook in the best way you can and do a single crochet there as well. You must have the same amount as chains, okay? And then we're back to row 2. Chain 1, flip your work, go into the first one, pull up a loop, and into the second one and pull up a loop. Pull through all 3. Then go back into the one that you've just used and pull through all 3. 2 single crochets together, but what we're doing is not doing this over 2 stitches, we're doing it over the one we've just done and the next one. And you should have, again, 12. So let's do this. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then we have one more. We're using that chain 1 as well on the end here, and that will be our 12 stitches. Okay, so what we've got here is 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Always make sure to go into that chain on the end. And then we're back to this row. Look how pretty this is. Single crochet row. Chain 1 and single crochet from the first stitch and single crochet along. The single crochet row is not so bad because you can quite easily see them. Can you see the pattern now? I'll show you this row again one more time. Chain 1, go into the first one and the next one and pull through all 3. Go into the same one and then the next one, pull through all 3. I do apologise about the sun today. I'm hoping that you can still see what I am doing. Pull up a loop and then the next one, pull up a loop, pull through all 3. Now can you see, this is what I meant about this little chain 1 here. So you will see you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So we need to do this one more time. So we go in again and then we go into this. In you go. Got 3 loops. There are 3. I've just gone a bit. And pull through the 3. Chain 1, flip your work and then do your single crochet row. And that's all it is. 2 row patterns, single crochet row and 2 single crochet together row. And that's how it will look. Sweet little pattern. That's the back, that's the front. Let me bring in the bigger piece for you. I will check this video. If it's not clear, then I will do it again for you, but hoping that you can see this. Okay, so here you can see it's going in a little bit. That's because I didn't chain loosely. I should have done. You can see this one's a lot more straighter. Go up a hook size if you're not good at that, like me. And that's how you do this pattern. Hope you like this pattern, guys. Thanks for watching, and please do subscribe, like and share, and look out for some more sweet little patterns for you for the spring and summer. Take care, and I'll see you very soon.